Don Lemon and Elon Musk.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Don was on the View today.
So Elon Musk had hired Don Lemon.
There's an interview coming later too about this.
Yeah.
His interview.
Elon Musk hired Don Lemon. He wanted Don Lemon to have a show on X, former Twitter. Mm-hmm. Just like Tucker Carlson and all, he gives all these guys that get fired from regular TV. Mm-hmm. He gives them a job over on X.
On a platform that he feels is freedom of speech.
So the first interview that Don Lemon wants to have is with Elon Musk. Biggest mistake. Because he got fired right after the interview.
But he didn't do it the right way. So let's see where that goes.
So let's listen to
text him or something.
Let's listen to what he said. Let's listen to what Don says. And let's listen to a little bit of the interview. Okay. So here we go. This is what Don said.
Musk is mad at me, and I just put out a statement about what happened between him, me, and the interview that he is apparently so upset about. But make no mistake about this. This is going to be my first episode of the Don Lemon Show this coming Monday, March 18th, so make sure you tune in. This does not change anything about the show except for my relationship with Elon and X. And there's a whole lot that went down, and I'm going to tell you about in the coming days.
All right.
Don. So what did he say? No, I couldn't hear it. What did he say?
Okay, so this is part of the interview. Listen to part of the interview.
I can't hear it.
Hate speech on the platform is up. Do you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform? That you wouldn't have to answer these questions from reporters about the Great Replacement Theory as it relates to the Great Replacement Theory as it relates to Jewish people? Do you think that?
I don't have to answer questions from reporters. Don, the only reason I'm doing this interview is because you're on the X platform and you asked for it. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I would not do this interview.
So you don't think? Do you think that you wouldn't get in trouble or you wouldn't be criticized for these things?
I'm criticized constantly. I could care less.
All right.
Most people have no clue that in
so what did he say?
All right, hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on. All right. First, in the first clip, hold on. Let me go back to your. In the first clip, he talked about how he got fired, what I just said, and because they didn't meet, I guess they didn't have the meeting of the minds or whatever. He pissed them off. Mm-hmm. In other words, that's what he said. Yeah. I pissed off Elon Musk and he fired me. Mm-hmm. I'll let y'all know what happens in the next few days. Of course, he's going to have to spread it out so he get views. Mm-hmm. Then in the next clip, he sits down with Elon Musk and he asks him about hate speech and about how he allows it on the X platform. Mm-hmm. Other platforms, social medias, they cancel you if you say anything about anything. Right. But on X, you pretty much can say whatever you want. Mm-hmm. As long as I guess as long as it's not calling somebody to do something to somebody, you can voice your opinion. He doesn't care about that. Elon Musk doesn't. Mm-hmm. So Don was asking him, do you think that that's right for you to allow people to just kind of say whatever they want to? And Elon said, the only reason why I'm doing this interview is because I'm bringing you on X. That's the only reason.
He probably thought.
Normally, you would never get Elon Musk to sit down in an interview.
He probably thought he was going to talk about his new show on X. And man, I'm really grateful that you allowing me to have the freedom of speech because I didn't really have that where I was.
But that's not what Don Lemon did.
He went right into his interview.
So when Elon fired Don, you said he did it in a text.
The way he did it was, the way he mentioned, allegedly, that was done. Sonny said, legally, that's not a way to let somebody go out of a contract or fire them from a show. But we'll see.
So
we'll get more information.
And then he fired him?
Yeah, he told him he doesn't have his show anymore on X.
On X.
Now, I told Lenore when we were talking about this, I don't disagree with Elon Musk. Because I feel like he didn't tell him you can't have your channel and you can't post the interview. You can post the interview on your channel. You can do whatever you want on your channel. Mm-hmm. I allow people to voice whatever their opinions are. But I'm not paying for it.
Right.
I'm not going to put you on a show that I pay for and you talking about me.
You coming at me the first interview, before we even get going with the contract.
So I told her, even though it makes Elon Musk look weak, I don't disagree with him. I'm not paying for a show that talks about me.
What exactly did Don say?
He asked him the question about Elon allowing people to say whatever they want to say on his platform.
Remember, the Congress has been
What's wrong with that?
Well, the Congress has been questioning. Think about this, though, Wendy. This has been an ongoing issue. Congress has been questioning these large social media platforms like what's his name, Zuckerberg, whatever.
Mark Zuckerberg.
And Zuckerberg, and the TikTok issues where freedom of speech is gone so far beyond. There's no way to bring it back and monitor it and make sure no hate speech is hurting somebody, or kids that are committing, the S word. Mark was in trouble. He had to stand up and apologize to the family. So they're trying to get a grip on that.
I think it's important, but I don't understand why he couldn't ask the question.
Yeah, I think he did ask the question.
But Elon
what's wrong with asking the question? It's not like he accused him of anything. He asked him why he did it.
Yeah.
He just asked the question.
Yeah.
He didn't say he agreed or disagreed with it.
Well, just like Trump.
But
when you ask Trump a question that he doesn't like, or you're embarrassing him,
he'll get rid of you.
And Elon is rich enough to say, you know what, I changed my mind. I don't want you on my platform.
Right. I agree that
he hired him for a day and then he fired him.
I agree that there was nothing wrong with the question.
He ruffled some feathers.
But my thing is, you know how Elon Musk is.
Yeah.
So you work for him if you say something that he don't like.
I know now.
I'm surprised even with the asking of the question. I get it. But can you wait to get your foot in the door where
how long did he work for him?
Well, no,
a couple of days.
This the first show. So
wait to get your foot in there and get wet and you get viewers where Elon go, oh man,
right?
He got a lot of viewers. I may have to lose some money if I let him go.
Or the fact that Elon might say he got a lot of viewers, he's making a lot of money for X. I just won't answer the question.
Exactly.
Like he brings me on here and I'll say, I'm not going to answer that. Move on to something else.
No comment. No.
I think John was just trying to start off with a bang, go viral or something.
And that's not what Elon wants.
He was trying to be shocked.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Like Shannon was with, what's his name on his show?
And Elon doesn't want that. So that's why he'd rather send stupid Tucker Carlson to Russia, where he's telling Putin how much he loves him and staring at him while he talks.
So yeah, I think it was the wrong timing for Lemon to Don to come at him like that. Wait, Don, until your foot is.
You can get upset that quickly. That's not somebody you want to work for anyway.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You'd always be upset. It'd always be a problem.
Elon it seems like Elon, you know what, Kim? She's been like that for. Now you doing, what's his name? That ain't even Tucker no more. That's Mitch McConnell. Mitch right there. He likes the having the freedom of speech and not have to answer for it or speak to it. Why you don't think people are making comments about Jews and other people and are you okay with that? You don't think there's no response? And Elon said, I'm not gonna sit here and try to justify for stuff. This is my platform.
So he'll probably get hired by Instagram or something else. Mark Zuckerberg will probably hire him, maybe. But the bottom line is, I understand why Elon did it. I don't think that he needed to do it. It wasn't a bad question, but I'm not paying you my money and then you asking me a question I don't want you to ask.
I never asked for you to ask me that.
Yeah. So I agree with Elon, believe it or not.
We'll see. Okay.
It's his platform.
Yeah.
The bottom line is, guys, these are these guys' platforms.
Yeah. You can't.
If you don't like it, get off.
Or if you're not adhering to how they run it.
Yeah.
Expect some backlash. And Don, sorry you got backlash.
Exactly.
But I like him. He's a good reporter. I like him.
All right. Speaking of somebody who will get rid of you.
You know what?